Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nida Fafianta. So today I will explain about review lab 4. This is the topology that I use. I will use two routering devices and every router have three Windows client, but because in here I only have one laptop, I will move LAN cable for configuring router. Windows client has different network. Windows client for router 1 using network 192, for client 1 using 192.168.10.0/24, or for client 2 using 192.168.20.0/24, and then for client 3 using 192.168.30.0 and slash 24. And Windows client for router 2 using network 172.16.1.0/24, for client 2 using 172.16.2.0/24, and for client 3 using 172.16.3.0/24. And router has gateway 10.10.10.0/24. Okay, so first you open Windows. Begin using MAC address router 1 as admin without password and then click on it. And then we check interface that we use using command interface 3. Here we could see Ether 1 connected with client 1, Ether 2 as client 2, Ether 3 as client 3, and Ether 4 connected to router 2. And then we make IP address for every port Ethernet. The command IP address address for router 1 using 192.168.10.1/24 interface using router 1. And then for router 2 using command IP address address 192.168.20.1/24 interface using router 2. And for router 3 using command IP address address 192.168.30.1/24 interface using Ether 3. And for Ether 4, we connected to router 2 using IP address address 10.10.10.1/24 interface using Ether 4. And then for checking IP address using IP address in here we could see that we have fully created IP address using Ether 1 until Ether 4. And then we move LAN cable to router 2. Okay, so inbox will automatically not connected again or disconnected. Then we cancel. We can use the MAC address router 2 as admin without password and then click on it. Click to terminal. We check interface that we use using command interface screen. And here we could see the Ether 1 running as client 1, Ether 2, client 2, Ether 3, client 3, and Ether 4 connected to router 1. And then we make IP address for every port Ethernet using IP address 172.16.1.1/24 interface using Ether 1. And then for Ether 2 using IP address 172.16.2.1/24 interface using Ether 2. And for Ether 3 using IP address 172.16.3.1/24 interface using Ether 3. And for Ether 4 using command IP address 172.16 10.10.10.2/24 interface using Ether 4. And then do checking using IP address free. Okay, so in here we could see there is a fully created IP address for every port Ethernet in router 2. And then we do configuration IP route using IP route at destination address for client 1 using 192.168.10.1/24 10.0/24 gateway using router 1 10.10.10.1. And then for client 2, IP route at address and 192.168.20.0/24 interface using 10.10.10.1. And for client 3 using IP and then route at address 192.168.30.0/24 interface using 10.10.10.1. Then we check into IP route using command IP route print. And here we consider successfully created IP route. Here with the flex is AS or active and static. And then we do check ping to client 1. And here we could see the status replay. That means router 2 has been connected to router to client 1. And then we do ping to client 2. At 20.1 here we could see the status is replay. That means router 2 has been connected to client 2. And do ping to client 3. 20.1. In here we could see the result is replay. That means router 2 has been connected to client 3 in router 1. And then do ping to IP router 1 using ping 10.10.10.1. Okay, so here we could see the result is replay. That means router 2 has been connected to router 1. Okay, and then we move link table to router 1. Okay, Windows will automatically disconnect, click cancel, login using MAC address as admin, enter password, and click connect. And then we do configuration IP route print. To check IP route in here, you can see that we still didn't do configuration IP route static. And then we make IP route static using IP route and then add destination address for client 1 using 172.16.1.0/24 interface using ether 1. Gateway using 10.10.10.2. And for client 2, move to .1 and then using the same gateway. For client 3, using 3.0. Gateway same as the above. And then we do checking using IP route print. In here we could see the results fully created IP route with the flex AS or active and static. And then we do ping to every client in router 2, ping 172.16.1.1. In here we could see the status is replay. That means router 1 has been connected to client 1 in router 2. And ping to client 2 172.16.2 and .1. The result is replay. That means router 2 has been connected to client 2. And then to client 3 using ping and then 172.16.3.1. In here we could see the status is replay. That means router 2 has been connected to client 3. And then do ping to IP router 2 using ping 10.10.10.2. In here we could see the result is replay. That means router 2 has been connected, router 1 has been connected to router 2. Okay, thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.